Welcome to ONTV News Online. My name is Odelia and in the headlines, company converts human excreta into electricity, and university graduate bread maker says John Dumelo is actually helping him sell his bread after ridiculing him on Instagram. Let's settle down now for the details. When actor John Dumelo perhaps tried to ridicule bread manufacturer and university graduate Godfred Obin Boateng, he did not know he was actually opening doors for him to penetrate the Accra market. A1 bread maker and owner of a fleet of cars, including a Jaguar, says he has sold more bread than expected since the actor mentioned him on his Instagram page. He was actually quick to thank A+, a leading musician, for joining in the frenzy to push his brand. He spoke exclusively to ONTV Online.
Yeah, I wasn't bothered at all because it's one of those things, like people don't really know what you're doing, so like the dreams comes out, like it's like it looks like crazy, like nobody will surely understand you. So I wasn't really bothered at all.
Now, you do the hawking yourself. Why have you chosen to hawk bread on the streets?
Oh, I don't do hawking. I'm just trying to test the market. Like we just introduced the brand just last month here, so I'm just trying to get to know the reason why there is no bread on the Accra street.
Now, John Dumelo gave us the idea, or gave us the perception that it was a sort of a jobless university graduate trying to struggle to make ends meet. Who are you and what do you do? And can you paint a picture of exactly how big A1 is?
Sure, thank you very much. Yes, he saw it and he just, I'm sure somebody told me about it, I'm sure, because when I was in first year, he was in his final year. So I'm sure somebody, because I've been seeing a couple of my mates and a couple of people who know me from tech and people who know me from Pop John. I did Pop John secondary school, so I'm sure somebody told him, and yes, I'm sure I don't know why he did that, but then he like, instead of verifying, instead of finding out why the guy is over there, thought maybe the guy doesn't have is unemployed or doesn't have anything doing, so the guy is out there. Yes, I completed tech 2011, and I bake. I sell bread for a living. I'm a baker, and I'm a brand a marketing guy. I love to market stuff. I'm even working with Promocidor on their mixie. So I'm a brand marketing guy. So.
How big is A1? How big is the factory?
Oh, A1 is really big. We have A1 bread and Antimary bread and VIP bread. We are I will say we are one of the big bread producers in Ghana.
Is the factory for you?
Yes, please.
How could you raise such a monstrous factory in 5 or 6 years?
Oh, I told you that I've been working for the past almost 8 years now. Yes, so you save, you work, like you are really serious to work. If you are really serious on doing something, you find the way and then the means to do whatever you want to do. So.
How many pieces of bread do you sell a day, and how lucrative is the bread business?
Oh, we sell a lot of bread. Like we sell a lot of pieces of bread. Yes, and it's not bad. It's better than doing nothing. Because I'm just 29 years old, so I don't really need much money. Like I'm sure I'm good with any small amount of money I make. So it's good. It's good for now. At least it can put food on my table. It can help me support my siblings. It can help me also. It can help me also help other people. So for now, it's good. I can live with it. I can travel, go for holidays with it. So it's okay for me.
You are getting a lot of interviews as a result of that one post.
I'm not sure it's bad. There's not like bad publicity, everything works well. Like if you decide to just push it, and A plus has been very good. Has really turned the whole thing around for me. I met him on Saturday, and I'm really grateful for what he really did. It's really turning out good. Like, people are getting to ask of the product. Yesterday I was selling, and I sold some I sold a lot of bread to people who like who go to know about A1 through this whole issue. So like, I'm sure it will really help our brand. Yes, and it's helping our brand.
Ghana has started converting its human excreta into electricity. Having been in existence for only 2 years, the company produces 1.5 megawatts of electricity a day, enough to power 500 homes. Ghana has gained notoriety for being dirty, mentioned either for filth or e-waste. One of the areas noted for generating these volumes is Ashamang, a suburb of the capital city Accra. Safisana, a Dutch company with investment from the African Development Bank to the tune of $2.5 million, is converting 60% of the filth in the area into electricity. In these drums are animal waste from an abattoir ready to be pushed into this digester. Bacteria-eating organisms were introduced here, where the gas generated is converted into electricity. Through the process of inoculation, microorganisms are introduced right here into this digester. When it is done, well, biogas is generated. This biogas goes through process, introduced into this generator, and it turns into electricity. This one goes onto the national grid, and what happens is that Safisana serves Ghana with electricity to the tune of about 1.5 megawatts. Now, these 1.5 megawatts of electricity, well, can serve about some 500 homes. Not less than 30 tons of filth, from vegetables to human feces, are dumped in the digester each day. The company says this is, however, not enough, making them produce under capacity of 1.5 megawatts of electricity instead of 2 megawatts.
For now, we are producing a little under capacity. We are doing an average of 1.5 megawatts because sometimes we don't have adequate amount of clean waste, and then sometimes also the gas production is a biological process. So sometimes there are external factors that inhibit optimal gas production, so we are not able to hit the maximum every day, but now we are doing about 1.5. Country manager Raymond Okrofu says any serious country has stopped dumping waste at landfill sites. He has urged communities to resist municipal and assemblies propagating landfills to continue pushing the "not my backyard" agenda. Landfills are archaic. No nation is doing that again. People, forward-looking nations, are no longer sending their waste to the landfill site. Landfills are no in this century. So if Ghana must move forward, join the rest of the world, we have to make sure that the amount of waste we send to the landfill site is very, very small. And how can we do that? It is not possible until we all get the idea or get compelled to segregate our waste. Safisana converts the effluent from the digester into fertilizer, which the company says demands always outstrip supply. By these heaps of effluent, which will be converted to fertilizer at maturity, the experts check the temperature to determine whether the fertilizer is ready. Safisana is expected to spread to Tema, South, and Takwa. So far, feasibility studies have been done for work to commence. Join us on www.ontvworld.com, on Facebook and YouTube as ONTV Online, and on Twitter as ONTV Online GH. Send us stories you would want us to work on +233 244 604224, and it's ONTV Online. ONTV Online, excellent viewing. My name is Odelia. Join us again
on ONTV News as we give you more stories. We're also coming back to discuss issues relating to derivatives on Business Trends Africa. Please join us.